Okay. Yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
All right.
BlockBoy Sports Talk.
You already know, man. It's your boy Vxe, man. What's
Boy
happening?
Marco Polo, aka BlockBoy Box Talk.
Man, listen.
And if you seen one of our best Box Talk episodes ever,
shout out to Suleiman.
Shout out to Suleiman.
He came out on and supported us on our YouTube channel. And we made our predictions. But go ahead, I'll keep going. Go ahead.
Hey, man, we made our predictions. And if you did cash in on our predictions, then man, definitely, man, hit us in the comments. We're gonna send us a couple dollars on cash out.
Man, you know, let's play fit.
Subscribe, man. Get somebody else to subscribe, like, follow, comment, leave it in the comments.
For those that don't know, what's the YouTube channel?
It is BlockBoy Sports Talk.
BlockBoy Sports
BlockBoy Sports Talk.
It's not a whole lot to that.
Not a whole lot
on the YouTube channel. Subscribe, follow us. Shout out to everybody on Facebook Live. They out there.
Shout out to everybody on Instagram.
Yes. Oh, we gotta get our Twitch people back out.
Our Twitch,
our
Bebo.
Yeah,
you know,
we get all them
everybody
back pop.
Hey. But let's jump into it, man. It was the fight of the century.
Yes.
Allegedly, Terrence Crawford fighting Canelo. It was a couple of undercards. The undercards were actually better than most people anticipated, as we said in the prediction episode of the Box Talk. M. Billy took on Lester Martinez.
Yes.
And that was pretty much the fight of the night. That wound up being the draw. And Billy, I believe, won the first 5. Lester Martinez came back and closed it out and won the remaining 5. That was the fight of the night.
Yes.
Caleb Walsh washed Fernando Vargas Jr. Showed he was outclassed. He was
2 undefeated fighters fought, and one went with that big L home, and it was Fernando Vargas Jr.
Yes, he was definitely overclassed, and it showed as a lot of people anticipated, especially at Vegas, as they put that spread out there.
Real quick before you get away from it, because we kind of then Billy Lester Martinez. If I want to be clear, y'all got to know. That was actually the best fight of the evening. They really got after each other. And Martinez fought out of Crawford's camp.
Yes.
So I want y'all to know that out there, that's what they're doing coming out of that Crawford camp. They got real boxers out there, and it could have went either way.
He could have dodged a couple of them shots in the first couple of 5.
Yeah.
He worked on
he stood in front of him.
His move. Yeah, he caught them joints. But
he returned them.
He returned them. The second part of the fight,
he returned 5.
He was on him. He was on him, and that's why we got the draw. Like he said, that was the best fight of the night. And the main event, Terrence Bud Crawford fighting Canelo. We're waiting for this power, waiting to see could Terrence Crawford take Canelo's power. He outboxed them.
Absolutely.
It was a supreme masterclass of boxing.
Yes.
This was not a fight. This was a boxing match. That's what this event was. And he showed that he is just a supreme boxer. He is undisputed in 3 different weight classes.
Yeah.
He should be named the GOAT. And that will be soon to come. First ballot Hall of Famer.
Everything.
He took a lot of those shots. I know he felt them in the morning. But
he delivered.
He delivered in the last couple of rounds. He pulled a Mayweather, so to speak, in my eyes, when he stood in there and he returned fire. He stood toe to toe with Canelo, and he landed some awesome shots. Check it out on YouTube.
Yeah.
But Terrence Bud Crawford, undisputed super middleweight champion of the world.
Right.
Our next boxing prediction will most likely be the Keith Thurman versus Fundora. That's in October. It's a fight on every weekend, so we will give you the recaps of the no names or whoever does fight. But when it comes to predictions, it will be the major names. That's all we have for boxing.
But before we get away from that, because we are talking about an historic event that took place this week, you got to understand that Bud Crawford went up 2 weight classes, and a lot of people thought he was outmatched. Coming up 2 weight classes, hadn't fought in over a year, coming up from 154 to 168 is incredible. Let's not gloss that over and understand. Now, a lot of people want to compare him to Mayweather. And I have an opinion on that. And honestly, I think that he has surpassed Mayweather as being the best undefeated fighter of all time, especially when people say that he was out. I mean, 10, 15 years ago, Crawford was out there and Mayweather wanted no parts of that.
Yeah, no parts.
So I'm just here to tell you that, let's make that clear. I think he is the best of all time. Mayweather is an unbelievable businessman and a great fighter, but I think I gotta get an edge to Crawford.
Definitely. Shout out to my man. That's my favorite boxer. And as I was stating during the fight, as he was whooping up on Canelo, that Canelo after the fight, I was like, watch this. Canelo gonna start talking in retirement. And he was like, yeah, I did a lot for boxing, and
I mean,
and he does.
Yeah. He's a phenomenal. Shout out Canelo. He was gracious in defeat.
Yeah, he was gracious in defeat.
And he, I mean,
I feel good. I still feel good.
I know his bank account.
I can go 8 more rounds. Viva la Mexico.
Hey man, he made that bag. He made that bag. He made that bag. I hope he bet against himself.
Oh,
but he
man.
made that bag. We told you
I bet with Crawford.
We told you who to bet with. We told you. I don't know what else to tell you. We could be paying you guys mortgage. All you gotta do is listen to us. We make it happen for you. You want to make money, even if you're unemployed, you got a couple dollars. Put it on who we trying to tell you. I'm just saying good stuff.
Hey, that Keith Thurman, Fundor, that's going to be the next really big match. Fundor. And I'm picking. Nah, y'all don't have to wait.
You got to wait for that. Fundor's the tall guy.
The tall, skinny guy, man.
And he's
that fights bloody fights.
He's special.
Yeah, he's special. Keith Thurman, and it is for the belt. Keith Thurman trying to get back in the.
That's not. Yeah, we don't want to go too far. We come back to that.
But let's move on to WNBA. It is the playoffs, and the first games are in.
Yes,
first games are in. The Aces, they pretty much took care of business
over the Storm. It was, it wasn't really, it was light work. Aja Wilson, MVP, man, give it to her now, man. Give it to her now, man. I just want to say that she is special. She's that one in the WNBA. Shout out to all the ladies out there. They got their thing on. The Dream beat the Fever.
The Caitlin Clockless Fever. But yes, nonetheless,
yeah. I mean, it is, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And the Lynx beat the Valkyrie. So that's what happened in the WNBA. We got to keep it good. We want to get to what we want to get to. Y'all already know what we're going to get to because of that time.
Hey, man.
But before we
get
there,
man.
I got to say something real quick. Shout out to Big Dumper. Cal Riley out there, 54 home runs for a catcher is unbelievable, phenomenal. He's making history. Him, Aaron Judge out there with 48 home. They hit a couple home runs. They hit some home runs this weekend.
Hey, I'm gonna stop you real quick, don't forget, because you just threw my people out.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Talk
about New York Liberty. I am a New York Knicks fan, so the Liberty did do what they needed to do as well.
Okay.
They beat the Mercury in overtime.
Do not forget all of the ladies. I apologize.
And that was the best game of the
WNBA. It actually was. Yeah, exactly.
But go ahead. Let's get back to the Big Dumper. And the good baseball.
They doing their thing. That so the home run race is on, and we want to keep an eyeball on that because it's heating up. It's almost October, so we're gonna get ready to keep an eye on the playoff race for baseball as well. That's all. I just wanted to throw that in there so we could get to what we came here to talk about, man.
Are y'all ready for some football? That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, let's start it off Thursday night, man. It was a big anticipation, man. We are in the DMV, so we know what
we got to talk about.
We talking about JD5, man. It was a big expectations after what he did down against New York.
Right.
But Green Bay is a different monster. And they added a monster to the roster. And they exposed, they really exposed Washington. And this is my personal and professional opinion. They exposed them.
Okay.
They had the pressure on him so bad, so fast that he didn't have time to throw the ball.
Right.
They kept a spy on him. He didn't really have nowhere to scramble.
Mm-hmm.
Their offensive line has been suspect. They've been trying to tighten up.
Okay.
Terry McLaurin wasn't worth that money.
I
spoke of this. I'm just speaking my personal and professional opinion. This is the results, and it looked bad.
Pull the knife out. He just stuck a knife in. Come on, man. All right.
Man, how many catches he got? He caught that trash catch. Like as my man said, he catches the pickup.
He's saying this, y'all. This ain't me. This ain't me.
Hey, Terry, man, show me wrong next week, man. But this week you didn't look good. The first week you ain't do too much. It was all Debo. But Green Bay, nonetheless, man. Shout out to Jordan Love. He couldn't miss. he couldn't miss.
If I may, man. If I may. I mean, you just beat the Commanders down as if the season is over. Listen. First and foremost,
shout out to the exposure.
Well, listen. Shout out to the Commanders out there. They went up there. They were definitely outmatched. But Green Bay appears to possibly be outside of having any major injuries, a Super Bowl contender.
Yes,
they're playing at a high clip. Yes, Michael Parsons was added to their defense, but even without Michael Parsons, they have a strong front four that they can actually sit back with their receivers and their linebackers and hold the defense down because they put so much pressure on the line. Yes, this game appeared to be one of the first games you've seen JD5 to kind of be a little bit shook up. Didn't know what to do. He didn't take off and run. They had a lot of things on him. It was true.
I say like RG3 that first year they didn't know what to do with him. That next year they got tape.
Yeah, they got tape. But again, I want to make this clear. This was the Green Bay Packers who appears right now to be at the top of the game. I think Commanders will make a bounce back. I think they'll bounce back and play a lot better next week.
We shall see. I don't know. They're supposed to be secondary. Lattimore.
Again, I mean,
y'all saw the game.
We
ain't gonna be. We're gonna move on. That was Thursday night game.
Thursday night. That's how it started
off. That's just how it started off, man. We're gonna get into the first game Sunday, man.
Which one you want to get into?
It was a lot of good games.
It was a lot of good games, well, as we know, we go from the Commanders. We can dive right into, of course, the Cowboy game, which turned out to be a shootout.
A shootout.
I mean, it was crazy.
Who would have guessed it?
Yeah.
Nobody had Russell Wilson on their fantasy league. Hey, nobody. I don't know if y'all picked it with your parlay. Hey, who would have guessed it? He had his best game of his career, over 400 and some yards. His passer rating before the last interception was 146, 142. And I believe that just, got to his confidence. I guess he believed that I can't miss. He just threw that last one all the way up.
That was a little bit out of sorts.
He thought he had more. Just throw it up there and go get it. Hey, neighbors, go get that one too.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like he couldn't miss.
Nobody was checking. Nobody. Just letting them run down the field. And unfortunately, what happened with that for the Cowboys and Cowboy fans out there, like their defense really just let their team down late in that ball game, and actually during the second half.
Did you say defense? Their lack of defense. Okay, all right. Because we're not going to call that defense.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Well, the people who was playing on the opposite side of the field during the offensive side, those people, the Wilson and Diggs, they really were toast out there. And maybe they'll make the adjustments. However, the one shining star in the matter is Brandon Aubrey, who appears to be possibly the best kicker we've seen in the last 30, 40 years.
He might kick an 80-yard.
He just doesn't mind setting the ball up and kicking it from anywhere. And he was the savior of the Cowboys getting the W. It's an ugly win.
I think he's really studied kicking.
And he really understands it. Well, he's a former
2 million hours
soccer player and a former arena football player, and he decided to, they was able to get him. Yeah. And they are lucky to have him.
Yes.
Moving right along, the Rams and the Titans, man. Cam Ward looks like he might end up being a pretty good quarterback, but they were slightly outmatched against the Rams. I really like what your man Matthew Stafford is out back there doing. Their defense. Rams defense is starting to come into shape. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with Puka and the rest of those guys.
Yeah, they've always, we talked about them as a possible Super Bowl contender since the beginning of the season. And they did what they supposed to do to the Titans, which are not. They're still in rebuilding stages as they coming in with Cam Ward right now. So the expectations are low for Tennessee, but they have a bright future.
Oh yeah, no question. I like Cam. He's gonna be a pretty good quarterback up there in Tennessee. Also moving along, I want to talk about this injury, man, which is unfortunate to my man Joe Burrow. Why is it he can't stay healthy? I want to see so much more from him. They invested so much money in Chase.
That still was an awesome game. It was a lot of games that went down to the wire, and that was another one.
Browning came in
all the way down to the wire.
Threw some picks, but he came in and he took them down the stretch, and they got the victory with their backup quarterback. Unfortunately, Joe Burrow will be out for 3 months. He had turf toe. He's going to have surgery.
He has an extensive turf toe.
Yeah. They're going to have surgery, and hopefully they can get him back on the field late December. If they can stay to 500, maybe they can get him back on the field in December and maybe, get it back. At least they're 2-0.
Hey, so they got 2-0 for the first time in a long time.
So
Baltimore, they beat up on Cleveland bad.
I think they may get arrested up there. That might be why they might send some.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Flacco put up a little bit of numbers, but that's not the answer.
Yeah.
Even if they had an answer, I don't think they have an answer.
No, the Ravens were still mad about the week before from losing to Buffalo. But
Henry wasn't the one that did it either. He fumbled again, and I think they put him to the sideline. He messed up.
But again, I know, right? No touchdown for Henry.
Touchdown here.
Henry's supposed to get some touchdowns. He didn't get no touchdowns from Henry. But the team that beat them last week, the Bills, have continued on to get their wins. They played the Jets. Justin Fields ended up getting injured. He's in concussion protocol, and the Bills just really outlasted the Jets.
It was all about the running game with the Bills.
Absolutely. Cook, he's a beast.
Looked phenomenal. Josh ain't had to do a whole lot. Cook took it on his back, and they did what they supposed to do. And they on the road to as they hard knock life Super Bowl favorites. We will see what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Moving right along with Detroit and the divisional game against Chicago. That was a pretty tight game there as well.
It wasn't tight at all. They put up 50-something points on them people. It was 52-21. Caleb Williams, he got to stay out the nail salon. He's got to stick to trying to quarterback.
After what happened to them last week,
who to
Detroit?
Detroit, yeah. They got again. Green Bay showed you that they're probably the best team in the NFL. You saw how they destroyed Detroit, and Detroit comes in and destroyed Chicago, who had a decent outing against the Vikings last week. But they just were outgunned, outmatched this week, and they got a lot to work on up there in Chicago.
Yeah, they still rebuilding. And you go about your boy Hatua.
Oh man, okay.
The New England Patriots.
And the Patriots. What a great game though. The game was exciting. You had back-to-back kickoff returns in that game. You had Tua throwing picks. Unfortunately, we've been talking about this dude, man, for a minute. It's unfortunate down there in Miami. They're not gonna.
Hey, and they signed that man for that type of money. Man.
Yeah, it's just not gonna be good. And the Patriots getting sneaky victories, y'all. Watch out for the Patriots coming around. Vrabel got his team up there biting, man.
Hey, man. San Fran, man, without Purdy, man, playing New Orleans.
Mm-hmm. Were able to get a victory.
Was able to still get the dub. McCaffrey did a pretty good job.
Right, holding it down.
The upset of the week, I believe, was Seattle beating Pittsburgh like they did.
But was it really an upset?
We're not looking after the first week of A-Rod. We keep judging them on the first week. I'm not even gonna make any more judgments.
Seattle has shown they have a good defense, and actually, poor coaching on the special teams side. You got a rookie back there receiving a kickoff, and he doesn't know that it's a live football during a kickoff, and he lets the ball go over his head.
So why is he on the field?
Hey man, that's coaching. That's they got to know the rules, man. Right. That's coaching, and unfortunately, and Mike Tomlin is an excellent coach. Clearly, I don't put it on him. The special teams coach, they gonna have a conversation because that's not good.
That was not a good loss. I just really didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, bounce back. Hopefully, Rodgers and company can bounce back next week. Yeah.
But moving on, to the Broncos, my team.
Talk about your boys. That's your man.
Oh my God!
Go ahead,
First of all, shout out to the Colts.
Daniel Jones and them.
Daniel Jones and
Jonathan Taylor. Hey man, listen. Go ahead.
Taylor looked phenomenal.
Talk to him.
Taylor looked phenomenal.
The Colts,
y'all
baby.
better watch out for the Colts. The Colts. They might be sneaking, real sneaky. The AFC is gonna be different, man.
Real different.
It was a lot of stuff went on. We had it in the bag.
And
Bo Nix threw the first interception that led to a trickle of things that are upsetting, to say the least.
Threw the baby out with the bathwater.
Yeah, pretty much. But we held them to 3.
Yeah.
Our defense held them a couple of times. But it comes down to them kicking a 60-yarder and leverage. He said goes to coaching, special teams.
Yes.
There's that because he missed the first field goal.
Right.
But we lost a hard victory, and we're gonna have to swallow that one and live with that one.
So hold on, let's speak on that special team scenario. So that's when you coaching up your ball club. You say, listen, it's a 60-yard field goal. We live and die with him making it. Don't try to do too much. Okay, I get it. I don't get it. You want to block, but you can't. No, it's gonna be hard. You live and die with a 60-yard field goal. Yeah, and it's unfortunate.
What was it, donkey of the week?
Yeah,
all of that. You said no.
It just happens to the best of them.
But speaking of that, man, moving on up to the AFC, sticking in the AFC West.
Go ahead.
Please check out the last episodes, man. We gotta go on Instagram, Facebook.
What we talking about?
We talking about the Kansas City Chiefs. We talking about my homie and them.
Yes,
because I thought we logged it on one of the last episodes. We logged it.
They're missing a plethora of players.
I gotta get y'all a story on this before we go too far. So I'm going through the way and I'm telling people, I'm like, yeah, I ain't talking about my sports talk show, none. I just tell them, like, man, Kansas City done. They're not going to, they're gonna be 0-2. They might be 0-4. I'm down the pop. Dude, all talking, yeah, he looking at talking to the girl. He want to show off for the girl. Nah, man, if this happened, I said, okay.
Talk to me.
I say, I got $20 to your $10 that Philadelphia gonna win. He shut up. I said, see how far if go. So anyway, he gets big in front of the girl. Oh yeah, you said your $20, my $10. My name such bet. Okay. I ain't even looking for him, but he know he owe me $10.
I hope he watched the show. You should have told him.
He know he owe me
$10. T-shirt. You should have bet him. We got to walk around and just promote BlockBoy.
My point behind that, these people might be going 0-4, man. They play the Giants next week. They might, yeah. I said
against the Giants.
That'll be 0-3
against the Giants.
That'll be 0-3.
So is the prediction that the Kansas City Chiefs will lose to the 0-2 Giants next week? Are you gonna look?
I'm saying
are you gonna
that
tell the people
Kansas City they are going 0-4. So that means if they are playing Tuscaloosa,
ladies and
gentlemen, that means if they playing Blue High School next week,
ladies and gentlemen, we have a shocking development here on BlockBoy Sports. We have an incredible
Kansas City Chiefs.
Incredible wager that you can make. Go to your local sports book. They are not
invincible. They've had their time.
0-4 Kansas City. See what the odds are. Somebody type it in the comments. Find out. What are the odds?
New dynasty. No.
What are the odds
done
that they go 0-4?
They're not going to the playoffs.
Woo!
They'd be lucky to get 8-9 wins.
Whoa!
Yes.
All right.
You had it here first.
Let's
check the last episode.
He said it.
Did I say last episode?
0-4. He said 0-4. Let's go.
Did I say 0-2?
Yeah. But 0-2 wasn't far-fetched considering they had already lost.
0-2, possibly 0-4.
They had already lost to the Chargers on an overseas trip, which is always it's funny going overseas. It's always them with those weird games. Coming back and playing the Super Bowl champs is not far-fetched from losing because they had already lost to them, and then they're missing Worthy. They're missing a couple of the players on it. They are actually kind of hurting over there.
They look sloppy.
And they look sloppy. No, honestly,
they
do.
Sloppy.
So losing to those teams, I don't have a problem with, and I can see how that can happen. Losing to the Giants.
You saw what the Giants just did.
The Giants.
Hey man,
they played a division team, and they all division games are tough. So they play the Cowboys tough. They're gonna play every division game. They're gonna play tough. I just don't foresee them beating Kansas City this week coming up, though. That's the only thing. I don't know, but anything is possible. Kevin Garnett has told you a long time ago.
And the last game of the night was Atlanta versus Minnesota, and Penix Jr. Hey man, what happened to Cousins? We're not even talking about. Does Kirk Cousins still play with Atlanta?
He's definitely the backup quarterback. He's on the side.
Oh, he does play with Atlanta.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes,
but Michael Penix Jr.
And hopefully they never have to see him because we like Michael Penix Jr.
Yes, he is.
I like him.
He is looking like, I ain't gonna say Michael Vick-ish, but with that Atlanta uniform.
No, but you know what?
I like him.
I want to see. I guess knock on wood. It's cool we compare a lot of black quarterbacks to other black quarterbacks because they black. But outside of that, it's not even a Michael Vick type of play style. I mean, he just has a real cerebral play of he gets the ball out quick. He's actually plays more similar, believe it or not, to a Peyton Manning. He's sharp.
He got legs.
No, I mean, except for the athleticism.
He's intelligent.
No, the athleticism. But I'm talking about he's not looking to run. Like, he doesn't, he just has to have the athleticism. So I like Michael Penix. On the other side of the ball, J.J. McCarthy. Now, I'm going to tell you, we don't want to,
What's that? Was a rematch of the it was a rematch too with the J.J. McCarthy versus Penix.
Yes, absolutely was. Yeah,
so
but
Penix got his back.
Penix got his back.
He had all that big, all that rushing and stuff going on.
Exactly. McCarthy did not look as great as he did in the previous outing. Well, and he just had a big fourth quarter the previous outing, but this game, it was really, it looked like growing pains. Yeah. And shout out to the Atlanta Falcons, who appear to have a pretty strong stout defense, by the way. They're looking pretty good out there, and they may be a problem in that NFC South, actually, because they could have they lost last week to a division team by 3 points. Tough. Those division games are always hard. You'll see that any division team is always real difficult. So let's see how that play out. Shout out to the Atlanta Falcons for doing their thing last night, and that still was it was a little bit of a letdown that it didn't get into some kind of shootout. But their defense kept Minnesota at bay. Jefferson didn't really get off. The running game didn't really get off. Man, Bijan Robinson, I'm going to tell y'all right now, before the season, and I can show him right here, I picked him as my offensive player of the year.
I like him.
Right now, he
him.
is very much looking like the offensive player of the year.
We'll see. We can poke that right.
Put a pin in it. I'm just telling you what I did. I mean, I liked him to go to be the offensive player of the year. So we're gonna see how that goes. And he looks phenomenal. I mean, he is shifty. He is Barry Sanders-esque, as I like to say.
We have 2 Monday night games tonight. It is officially football season. We've been
who played tonight? Who played tonight?
I believe it Tampa Bay and Houston and the Chargers in Vegas.
Okay. You want to make a prediction? Tampa Bay and Houston. Chargers and Vegas. Tampa Bay and Houston. Go ahead. Who you like? What you like?
I always like Baker Mayfield. I like Houston.
Baker the touchdown.
But I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay, man. I'm gonna go with
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I like
Tampa Bay and Houston. I do like CJ Crowd with throwing a Nico.
You picked last year I probably would pick Houston, but I don't know, they kind of fall.
No, that's what I'm saying. But then they got this young boy, Ijabo. I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing his name wrong. The wide receiver for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I like him. I like that 1-2 punch they got with Mike Evans. And of course I like Bucky Irvin back there. So I think I'm gonna have to lean on going with Tampa Bay in this first one myself. I think I'm gonna take Tampa.
And then you got the Chargers versus Vegas. That's a divisional game. And do not sleep on the Raiders because the Raiders are something different right now. Pete Carroll got them boys ready.
The Raiders.
We will see. And this may be an upset. This could be an upset. It's a divisional game.
Yes, division. When we talked about this, we just talked division games.
They just
coming back from
I like
overseas.
to see the Raiders win this one, man. I really
I'm actually That's what I want to. I like Genty back there, Geno Smith back there. Hey, man, throwing the ball. Hey, listen, I think I'm going to take the Raiders. I got the Raiders edging them out, man.
Hey, man, say, man, these ain't usual picks, man. You know what I'm saying?
Look.
You talking about the Chargers just beat, my homie and them. So
I'm just telling you what I like. Division game. I'm just telling you what I like. You like the Chargers winning tonight? Take them.
No, I like the Raiders. and I'm a Bronco fan.
I understand.
So I'm supposed to hate the Raiders just like no matter
what.
What.
Supposed to like neither one of them.
But we're talking, exactly. But we're talking intelligence.
Tonight. And
what we
it's going to be tough, though. I mean, the night is definitely a tough one with that division.
No, it's not going to be easy.
It's not going to be easy, but I'm giving the edge to the Raiders tonight. That's what I'm thinking. Me personally.
Me too. I think P. Curl got the boys ready.
Yeah, I think so too.
And they finally got something.
They got a running game.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It's going to be different. So
man,
y'all look forward to that tonight. Football. We're going to get back with y'all. Each and every Monday,
y'all already know, man. We was a little late today, but it's all good. Y'all know we still here, man. Y'all, this is recorded. Go back, look at it before the game starts. Tell a friend, phone a friend.
Like, comment,
subscribe, man. BlockBoy Sports on YouTube, man. Come, man, mess with your boy. We here.
We will see y'all next week.
Yeah,
congratulations to all y'all winners, man. Who picked
everybody. Hey, Bud, we told y'all to get that money. We told you to get the money. It was plus money. It was plus 140. Take Bud Crawford.
I'm still trying to get my money out, man.
Yeah, man. Look, it's all right. It's all right. Hey, shout out everybody. Thanks for coming out. We see y'all next week, man.